It's no secret that the Kia Sorento SX is priced quite high here in the Philippines. Okay, scratch that. It's actually really expensive. I mean, a 7-seater mid-size diesel SUV with a front-wheel drive system for nearly 2.6 million Philippine pesos? Yeah. A lot of people would be quick to dismiss the Kia Sorento SX upon learning the retail price. Thing is, I've been driving this vehicle for several days now, and in this video, I am going to share with you why it's absolutely worth it. Let's do this. Hello guys, I'm Reagan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd like to invite you to click that subscribe button for your regular dose of Philippine automotive content. If you're my subscriber already, well, sit back, relax, click that like button and enjoy the show. Also guys, if you find this video useful, clicking that super thanks button will be highly appreciated. Now, the only real way for anybody to gauge a vehicle's capability is to take it out for a drive. Now, luckily, as I said at the start of the video, I've been driving the Kia Sorento SX for a few days now, and in order for me to show you my assessment of this vehicle, let's go out for a drive. Kia wants to move away from being known as a value brand and into the realm of being known as a premium brand. Now, the cabin materials here inside are much better than some of its competitors in the same price segment, the Ford Explorer being one of them, and this cabin is head and shoulders above any and all of the cabins found in the top spec 4x4 pickup base SUVs in the Philippines. The tech experience here is also a class above, from the safety features to the nifty blind spot cameras that come out here on your instrument gauges whenever you're toggling the turn signal left or right. Hey guys, have you even seen the design of the AC vents of the Kia Sorento? I mean, dude, the design of these AC vents are perfect for our hot tropical weather because it not only keeps yourself cool, but it also helps keep your lower part, your crotch area, cool as well. As for the build quality of this car, well, the build quality is a notch above the rest of the competition. Everything here, guys, just feels so solid and well built. In fact, guys, it feels like the cabin of a European premium SUV. The NVH levels is also fantastic. We're driving on the highway now, and I'm not hearing any of the environment noise outside, and the wind noise is also kept at a minimum. It just feels so well insulated here inside the cabin of the Kia Sorento SX. Now, another advantage of the Kia Sorento SX here in the Philippines is that it's equipped with the best performance combo that you can find in a mid-size SUV. You see, we have a torquey diesel engine here that is paired with an 8-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission. Now, Kia's dual clutches are some of the best out there, at least amongst the cars that I've reviewed. And that 2.2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel, yeah guys, you can truly feel that 199 horsepower and 441 newton meters of torque. I mean, even if you just pop this in smart mode, well, this thing has, it has several drive modes. It has Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Smart. So we have 4 drive modes here. But if you, let's say, pop the Sorento into smart mode, the smart mode just seems to know exactly what you want to happen with the vehicle. It's able to analyze your throttle inputs well enough such that it can maximize on your fuel efficiency. But at the same time, if you decide to put the hammer down, put the hammer down here, woo! Oh yeah! This thing can accelerate like a rampaging bull. I mean, it is crazy fast, guys. Crazy fast. As for the steering feel and response, well, we do have a sharp steering response here, and the feel is just right. I mean, it's the Goldilocks of steering feels. We get the right amount of heft here, guys, right? And it's one of the better electric power assist systems that I've tested so far. The suspension tuning is also the right mix of comfort and performance here, guys. Though when you're traveling on the highway like what we're doing now, yeah, it could get a little bit floaty at times. But that's something that you'd expect from a mid-size SUV, especially if, let's say, you're the only person inside the vehicle. Now, the Sorento is a diesel-fed SUV, and with the price of diesel nowadays, well, it could get a little bit depressing. However, guys, we still cannot discount the fact that diesel engines are also quite fuel efficient, with this Sorento returning 10 kilometers per liter in heavy city driving. And believe it or not, guys, I was able to get 22.2 kilometers per liter on a highway drive. Now, granted, on that highway drive, I was on eco mode, and I had a very light foot, and I kept my speed at a constant speed of 70 kilometers per hour. But still, 22.2 kilometers per liter for a mid-size SUV, dude, that's something else. I mean, those are fuel efficiency figures that I would normally expect to see in a small city car, but the Sorento can deliver that with the right driving conditions. Now, that's because this Sorento SX has an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, and usually dual clutch transmissions have that added advantage of being more fuel efficient because the 2 clutches of the system always make sure that the engine's power flow is, well, it's continuous. Now, some of you will argue with me and tell me that, Reagan, you know, top spec 4x4 pickup base SUV is still so much better than that Kia Sorento SX. Guys, it depends on the purpose of the car and the road conditions that you're driving in. You see, if you live in a flood-prone area or you need to go through rough roads, then yes, a 7-seater 4x4 pickup-based SUV like a Fortuner, a Montero, a Muex, an Everest, or a Terra will serve you better. But if you drive mostly on the highways and on city roads and you just go around town, well, the refinement offered by this Kia Sorento SX is unbeatable for the price. Now, some of you will also say that, Reagan, there's the Mazda CX-8 out there which can also give you that same refinement level, but do remember that the Mazda CX-8 is a gasoline-fed SUV while this Sorento is diesel-fed. Now, I also like the Mazda CX-8, but I also have to say that this Kia Sorento SX, it appeals to me. I mean, the overall look, the way they sorted out this cabin, the tech, and the drive experience, it truly appeals to me. In the end, guys, people who cannot afford the Kia Sorento SX will always say that it's too expensive. These are also the same people who will also say that why would you even buy a Rolex when a Timex can also tell time? I mean, guys, just to be straight, people who buy Rolexes don't just buy it to tell time. Heck, even a cell phone can tell time nowadays. Now, the people who buy Rolexes appreciate the craftsmanship and the value that the timepiece has. Now, the same can be said for the Kia Sorento SX. It's a mid-size SUV for people who appreciate refinement, craftsmanship, and performance that can be found in pricier European SUVs. And if you're still one of those people who will say, oh, but it's still a Kia, then you, my friend, are still living in the 90s. It's time for you to see that Kia, as a car maker, is already a huge automotive force to be reckoned with. Thanks for watching.